and gentlemen, now entering the field under direction of drum majors Bailey Shepard, Dublin Clinton, DeMarcus Boyd, and Matty Booth. It's the finest band in the land! The pride of Permian High School, the Mojo Band and Dance Collective. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise as you are able, remove all hats, for a moment of silence on the national anthem. Active duty military personnel, you may render a salute. Presenting the colors tonight of the Permian High School JROTC. Ladies and gentlemen, as we gather tonight, please pause to remember the victims of the August 31st, 2019 shooting that happened here in Odessa and Midland, and to honor the first responders whose courage and service carried our community through that tragic day. We ask that you join us in a moment of silence as we remember those we lost, those whose lives were forever changed, and the first responders who answered the ultimate call. Please now join us in a moment of silence. Thank you. And now, please remain standing as we honor the country we love and those who protect her at both home and abroad with the playing of our national anthem. Performing tonight is the Permian High School Band under the direction of Jeff Whitaker. Please remain standing for the playing of the Permian High School alma mater, directed by Trey Bird. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's the one word that says it all. For the past 70 years, you know the word, say it loudly, it's Mojo! The Sewell family of dealerships has been serving Texas for well over a century and continuing the proud tradition of supporting our community in Friday Night Football in Redwood Stadium. Medical Center Hospital is the carrying part of Odessa and Permian Basin for more than 75 years. Their commitment to West Texas extends far beyond the walls of the hospital and into the community we call home. We also proudly recognize our anchor sponsors, Kent Quick and American Momentum Bank. Ratliff Stadium ECISD would also like to thank our other valued financial partners, UTPB and Whataburger. Tonight's pregame meal for the Ratliff Stadium staff and crew was generously provided by Varsity Sports. Our field goals and extra points tonight are sponsored by Sewell Ford and our kickoffs by American Momentum Bank. We sincerely thank all of our sponsors for their continued investment in ECISD, Ratliff Stadium, and the students and community we serve. The captains for the visiting Rebels, number 4, Damari Moore. Number 10, Braden Linneman. Number 11, Cohen Phillips. And number 64, Mason Munoz. The captains for the Panthers, number 2, Tatum Taylor. Number 20, Caden Vickers. And number 48, Elijah Marquez.
Here's my coin. That's tails. That is heads. That's heads. This is tails. What is your choice?
Tails.
He said tails, right? Tails is the call. It is tails. Tascosa, you want to defer to the second half. Tascosa's won. They're going to defer to the second half. Permian, you want to take the ball?
Yes, sir.
Which way you want to kick it?
I'll kick this way.
You kick this way. If you put your backs over here. Permian, right here. Permian will receive. All right, man.
Welcome everybody to Ratliff Stadium here in Odessa, Texas for our second opening night in a row of high school football. Tonight we'll be bringing you the Amarillo Tascosa Rebels versus the Odessa Permian Panthers. Just had the flip. Tascosa won the flip. They deferred, so Permian will take the opening kickoff shortly. As they're getting ready to bust through the sign there, Kyle, why don't you go ahead and let us know what the keys to the game are tonight?
Well, I think for Permian, of course, a new season starting off. Last year had a very successful run to the third round of the playoffs. Got to build off that. This is a new year. Can't live on those laurels. You've got to build on it and make your own destiny and your road down the path of the season. Starting tonight against a well-known opponent in Tascosa. They like to absolutely run the flex bone, and defensively you're going to have to build some continuity on not only on the defensive side but on the offensive side as well. Build some continuity and don't make any mistakes.
The Panthers are on the field. Saw them bust through the sign. We'll be back for the opening kickoff right after this.
At Bush's Chicken, we start each day with one thought in mind. Be the best. Be the best at all we do. Whether it's preparing food or waiting on customers. So at the end of the day, when it's closing time, we can say, well done. Bush's Chicken, simply the best.
Welcome back to our Bush's High School Football Game of the Week here with the whole Trans Global production crew. Always, we're going to be produced and directed by the infamous Bob Bailey. Panthers going to be receiving here shortly. Opening game of the season for both teams. Tascosa, a familiar opponent for the Panthers over the years, coached by Ken Plunk.
Former assistant
Here at Permian. This is his 17th season as the head coach up there in Amarillo. So they've always had a good team. They went 7-5 last year, 4-2 in district. But guess they were 4-1 on the road last year.
Wow.
So they're not scared to play away from their house. But they did lose a lot of seniors off that team last year.
And you can bet that's one thing Coach Plunk's looking for tonight. They've got to build some continuity and some confidence since they're plugging in some new players in their scheme of things.
Yep.
They'll definitely be looking to see what adjustments, what things they do well and adjustments they need to make on both sides of the ball for the Rebels. This flex bone offense, you don't see that very often anymore. It's a version of the wishbone triple option offense, and it starts all with the quarterback and what he reads, depending on which side way they go on their offense, making the read to either give that first back through, keep the ball as the quarterback does sometimes, or pitch it out to a trailing guy around the direction they want to go.
Well, Panthers used to see that in the district a little bit as Midland High had run that in previous years, but they are switching to the spread. Surprise, surprise.
Uh-oh.
Nice return for the Panthers.
Yep.
Out over the 45-yard line.
Trying to see who that is.
I believe that's number 9
yes,
for the Panthers.
Is. Yep, that's number
Jace Thompson.
Yep. So Panthers will start with a relatively short field. Great field position right at about the 48-yard line of Permian. We expect to see Caden Vickers starting at quarterback. Had a great season last year in some limited time playing when Jacob Garcia got injured last year. I think you had a stat you were telling us at dinner about completion percentage.
Well, in 2.5 games when Garcia was hurt, Vickers went 35 for 46, completed 76% of his passes, 805 yards, 8 touchdowns, and only 1 interception.
Caden Taylor, the running back, number 2.
Oh, there's he's going to throw it.
Yep.
Navarrette's got the man open. It's going to
Yep.
be caught. Touchdown, Panthers.
Oh, my goodness.
Debron McDowell on the catch, the sophomore receiver, and the Panthers strike early and strike hard.
Yeah, a little tomfoolery out of the Panthers on the first play. You'll see. Fake the option, pitch it to the guy coming in motion. And the Tascosa defense just went to sleep on the back end and allowed number 3 for the Panthers, Debron McDowell, to catch the ball and boogity on into the end zone for the first Panther touchdown of 2026. Little tomfoolery.
Man, where the heck was that? Acker Munoz on for the extra point here for the Panthers. Outstanding season last year.
Extra point try.
That kick is true and good. So quickly the Panthers strike. They lead 7-0.
The Panthers 7, Rebels 0.
Every journey starts with a single step. At Odessa College, that step opens doors. Whether you're starting fresh, starting over, or starting towards something bigger, your future begins here. Flexible classes, real-world skills, support every step of the way. You don't have to go far to go far. Odessa College. Start here, go far. Enroll now at odessa.edu.
Wow. Exciting start for the Panthers. Welcome back once again to Ratliff Stadium, our Bush's Chicken high school football game of the week. Brought to you in part tonight by Kevin Acker, Odessa College, and Mike Podzimny, your State Farm insurance agent. So the Panthers strike 15 seconds into the game, a 9-second drive. Navarrete to McDowell, 52-yard touchdown.
Who would have thought you'd seen a trick play on the first play of the game?
Well, obviously Tascosa
Yeah,
did not
did
think
not,
you would.
no.
So,
Nope.
and that was the most important.
Yep. Caught them completely off guard.
Yep. So much for Vickers, man. Navarrete can fling that ball too.
Yeah.
Navarrete, the outstanding returning receiver, leading receiver for the Panthers as a sophomore last year. And obviously he can do multiple things.
Yep. Ball comes off the tee. Munoz has to reset and try to come on and kick it again and see if it stays on the tee. We had a little problem with that in last night's Odessa High game once. Yep. Tell you, Munoz has got a leg.
And that's what wind is blowing, that's against. So that's going to go into the end zone, and Tascosa will take over. Conditions tonight is about 95, 96 degrees at game time. Winds out of the east, southeast, anywhere from 5 gusting to maybe upwards 15, 16 miles an hour.
Well, we'll see a 3-man defensive front from the Permian Panthers. 3-4 look with 4 deep in the secondary against this flex bone offense. We expect to see the Rebels run that and see if they can establish what they like to do with it, and that's the run game out of this type of offensive formation. Their quarterback is number 10.
Braden Lineman.
Yes, sir. And there he is.
He gets lit.
Yes, he does.
He got stuck.
19, Aiden Molina coming up to make the play there.
I think that's Medina.
Medina, yes.
You borrow my glasses.
I do.
Second down and 9.
Tried to run the option off to the left side. Permian played it well and held them really to no gain at all. Maybe a half a yard on first down.
Medina had a lot of playing time last year. This whole secondary is looking good. Right up the gut and absolutely no space to run for the Rebels.
95 on the tackle for the Panthers. That is Austin Corrales making the play inside. I think he's playing the nose position right now. 3rd and long. That's where this offense does not want to be. 3rd and long. It's generally not a passing offense. We'll see what they do here. Same formation. 2 slot backs. Running back right behind the quarterback. Here comes
There's
their
that
reverse.
Saw that a lot last night, or a couple times last night. Some missed tackles, and actually going to lose his balance. But looking to take that to the house was David Gordon, leading receiver coming back from last year. And there's a nice hold there, but 1, 2, 3, 4 missed tackles before he loses his balance.
Yep.
So he's into Panther territory at the 49-yard line. First down keeps the drive going for the Rebels.
Zephaniah De Leon might have got just a little piece of that running back there on his ankle, or he might still be running.
Yeah. We'd be looking at a tie ball game for sure. Woo. Lineman, just not much room to run there.
There's De Leon again making the play.
Yeah, along once again with Medina.
Gain of 3 on the play, second down and 7.
3-yard gain, going to be up second down and about 7. This Panther defense returning 3 of their starters in the secondary, 2 of their linebackers, and the Marquez, although not a starter, did see a lot of time last year on this defensive line.
So they've got some experience there. They'll just have to develop as the season goes. Look at there.
Lyman's going to throw.
Yep.
And just a little bit over the head, coverage there by Medina and also, I believe, Malachi Mendoza, both safeties.
They don't drop back and throw very often there on a 3 to 5 step quick drop. Trying to catch Permian a little off guard as well on second down there. Now it's 3rd and 7. See if the Panther defense can get a stop and maybe get off the field, though we saw a lot of 4th down attempts by both teams last night, the Broncos and Eagles. See what they get here.
Yep, right up the gut, and it's going to be enough for the first down as Malone carries the ball inside the 40, and we'll have another Tascosa first down. 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions.
Yeah, making the play there for the Panther defense, number 13 for them on their defensive side. That's Nada Cardoza, but not before the run off the right side gets first down for the Rebels.
Oh. Say, man, he was ready to snap that ball. Official had to come in and say, whoa, Hoss. Lyman's going to keep it, and he finds a gap. He's going to be up just short of what's needed for another first down. Well, I don't know if he got a good mark or not. Going to mark him back at the 28. Bring up a 2nd and 3.
That's a little quarterback counter off the fake there. And 42 for the Panther defense making the play. That's Bryson Gonzalez, but not before they get upfield and get a pretty good gain there on that down.
Yeah, pick up a 7 for Lineman. So this is where this offense likes to be. Yes. Second down, and they got second down about 2.5, 3 yards. Nope. Yep, looks like Tascosa must have called a timeout. And
timeout.
We will take it with us.
Tascosa, that's their first team timeout.
Let's go!
The Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company, Odessa.
Let's go!
Welcome back once again to Ratliff Stadium in Odessa, Texas. Permian Panthers versus the Amarillo Tascosa Rebels. We want to thank some more of our sponsors tonight. Optimus Physical Therapy, Rexco, E&E Service and Supply, along with Diamond Pump and Transport. So a quick timeout right before the ball was snapped there. I'm not sure.
They must not have had the personnel they wanted.
Something was not right, so Tascosa decides to go ahead and burn a timeout. 8:14 remaining here in the first quarter. Panthers score on first play of the game. The Rebels have had the ball since and are slowly but surely, methodically marching their way downfield. Up the middle again, there's Malone. Malone down inside the 15 is going to be tripped up. I believe that might have been Gonzalez who got hold of an ankle there and pulled him down.
Yes, he did. Well, they're doing a good job on their right side right now of creating some gaps and some holes to run through off that part of their formation. Panthers will have to adjust and talk about what they are seeing out there on that play off the right side. Rebels are driving right down the field.
Lyman right up the gut again. And that's Malone, I believe, again. He is down all the way inside the Panther 10, a gain of 5.
And Gonzalez again making the tackle for the Panthers. Number 42 getting an ankle. He's playing the inside linebacker position in their 3-4 scheme.
Looks like he and Sanchez on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Now Sanchez is actually running, maybe running. No, yeah, he's playing inside. Panthers going to bring in a couple of new defensive linemen. Be rotating those guys all night.
I would think with the heat, that we talked about that in last night's game too.
The lineman's going to keep this one, and going to get a short gain of maybe about 2.
Yeah, quarterback kept it off the dive and around the right side. Panthers played that pretty good that time off their left side of their defense. I think number 45, Christopher Stinson, did a good job of staying home and getting to the quarterback's legs there. This is 3rd and 3.
Well, Stinson had just checked in at defensive end, and they went right at him.
Quarterback sneak.
Straight ahead. It's going to be a left foot, right foot here. I think he may be marked just a little bit short.
I think you're right.
So it's going to be decision time here, which we got a helmet off, so we're going to have a
We've got an injury
timeout. And we will take a break with them.
You know, a difference maker can be all kinds of things. It can be in your professional life, your personal life, your community world. A difference maker is someone or an organization that goes above and beyond. You know, they love their job, they love their volunteer work, love doing what they do, but they do that just a little bit more. Giving back to the community, especially to our students and our families, is a huge blessing, and we truly cannot thank Complex Community enough.
Well, the young man got up and got off the field okay under his own power. It looked like it might have been worse, but hopefully not the case. He got off the field without much problem. So now it's 4th and 1 for the Rebels, and kicking team definitely not in. And the Panthers got to watch the quarterback here.
Look how they're stacked inside, Clay.
Yep. He's going to just follow him alone. It's going to be tackled down at the 1-yard line is Braden Lineman for the first down and goal.
21 for the Panthers on the tackle there. Zephaniah De Leon inside making the play, but they have 1st and goal now just inside, looks like the 1-yard line.
Their offensive line has really done a good job on this drive. Lyman just straight ahead, and it looks like he is into the end zone for the Tascosa Rebel touchdown. Got a little more figuring to do on the drive chart on this one than the Panthers.
Yes. Yeah, a few more plays.
Yeah.
Our Mr. Statman is going to be a little busier.
Come on, Statman. Oh, it's Mr. Statman tonight.
Mr.
You got a promotion.
Yeah.
So on to do the kicking. Is that Ben Simmons, I believe?
Let's see if I can see that.
Yeah, I know he won't turn around.
38, yes.
Looks like to do the holding out there is going to be David Gordon, receiver. That kick is up. Man, that is high.
Yes,
and
it
is good. So 5:13 remaining here in the first quarter, and we're all tied at 7.
Remaining in the first quarter of play. It's the Panthers 7, Rebels 7.
Sunday evening, sending all my love back home to you.
Are you sure we should take this billboard down?
People find out State Farm does car loans as well as they do insurance. Our bank is through.
Good point. Grab an edge.
Look, there's 2 guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's 2 dudes on the State Farm
Borrow Better banking sign.
Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Phil, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose.
All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mike Podzemny about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
So the Rebels, as we return to Ratliff Stadium here, their opening drive, 13 plays, 75 yards, took 6 minutes and 27 seconds off the clock. That is Amarillo Tascosa football in a nutshell.
Yes, it is, with that offense.
Kick's going to be taken there by Malachi Mendoza. Ooh. And he is not going to get far, although he is tough to bring down. Just about everybody but the kicker and one other player, I think, got a shot at him.
Kicker's still back here where the tee was. He didn't even move very much.
He didn't want any part of that mess.
No, he didn't. So, second drive for the Panthers after their first one-play tomfoolery. A reverse pass. See what they decide to do on this second drive of the ball game. Try to get you some of the linemen. It's like 73 is playing center. That's Dabian Contreras. Get the rest to you here in just a second.
There goes Curry. Curry. I'm sorry. Caden Taylor. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Taylor, of course, who is returning from last year, did not see a lot of action because number 18, Gavin Black, but carried the bulk of the load. But Caden Taylor did have 214 yards and 3 touchdowns last year.
68, Francisco Reyes, one of the returning linemen for the Panthers in at guard. 66 is Alex Dominguez. He played last year. 67 is Aiden Evora, and 75, Maximiliano Sotelo on that offensive line. There he goes around the end again.
A shorter gain this time, but man, you could tell he's a little bit bigger. He's a little thicker than he was last year as well. So he definitely bought into the off-season program. Gain of 4 on the play there for Taylor and the Panthers.
Yep, not bad on first down. Now you can kind of open up playbook if you want to on 2nd and 6. See what they pull out of their hat here.
Got 3 receivers there at the bottom of the screen, short side of the field. Little motion.
Yeah.
And they're going to hand it off, and that play was kind of doomed from the start, it looked like.
52 for the Tascosa defense. Calvin Shaw read that and got penetration in the backfield and blew that play up on the slot reverse. That's not a reverse. That's actually just a quick outside handoff there, trying to get out on the edge.
I believe that was Avila. We've got him on 1, and on the other program we don't have a number 15. So
wow.
Vickers back for his first throw of the year. He's flushed out of the pocket. Oh, nice throw. We're going to flag on the play. We don't know if that's going to be a blocking foul or it's going to be some kind of interference. Pass completed out there to Jace Thompson. Plenty of yardage for the first down, and that was not Thompson.
See our OC instant replay there.
Herrera.
Did a good job of being patient, letting that route come on from the top side.
It was Jace Thompson.
Look, we got a holding penalty against the Panthers.
We have offensive pass interference, number 3, 10 yards from the previous spot. Replay third down.
It's Jay Sherrill, our head referee. The umpire's Phil Atkins. Head linesman Pat Gray. Line judge Noe Muniz. The back judge Brent Ferguson. Side judge Marquez Bird. And the field judge Elliot Ayub. This is a Permian Basin chapter officiating crew.
It's one of our new high school football changes. The offensive pass interference was reduced from 15 yards to 10 yards. So it's going to set up now a 3rd down and 20 for the Panthers. Vickers looked very comfortable there, very calm, cool.
See if we see a screen pass here. Yep, he can throw it out in the flat. That was open.
But going to be real short of what's needed for a 1st down. Complete out there to number 15, Avila.
You see the receiver coming across the backside of the formation in motion. Nobody picked him up. Tascosa was playing deep, keeping everything in front of their secondary and linebackers and rallying to the throw, to the ball to make the tackle. And they got about the penalty yardage back.
Yep. Original line of scrimmage, the 38, and Acker Munoz on now to do the punting. End over end.
Knuckleball there.
Yeah, that was not his best effort, but not returnable, so not sure where they're going to mark that ball.
Be placed at the
36. So Tascosa will take over from that point. 3:17 remaining here in the 1st quarter. The Panthers string together 1 1st down and then 3 and out after that.
All right.
With the penalty bug not helpful.
Good crowd from Amarillo tonight. Not bad on the far side. Good crowd here on the home side as well. First ball game of the season here at home for the Permian Panthers. They'll be on the road next week in Killeen to take on Harker Heights.
We'll be back here next Friday night with the Broncos and Lubbock Coronado.
Yep, they've got a false start there on the right side, Clay. Right guard moved a little early.
We'll move that back to the 31 and try again.
Prior to the snap, false start. Offense, number 56, 5-yard penalty. Still 1st down.
First and 15 from the 30-yard line.
The 31-yard line.
31.
Tascosa, once again, we said their drive, the first drive of the game was
vintage.
Yeah, that is just textbook what they want to do all night. Oh, a little miscommunication there as it looked like a go pattern from the quarterback, but the receiver was running to stop.
Yep.
I think it was intended out there for Vallejo.
Aiden Medina on the coverage for the Panthers, number 19. You're right, they weren't on the same playbook there, and that happens in this offense. It's not a passing offense.
Lyman, of course, Lyman was a backup last year. He was not they were actually behind 2 quarterbacks. He completed 5 of 10 passes when he did play last year for 123 yards.
Ooh. Quarterback kept the ball in the option there, Clay, around the left side. His helmet's off. He's going to have to come out for a play.
He's going to have to go sit down. So here comes checking into the game, number 19, Cadence Reyes, as the backup.
Permian played that well, took the dive away, quarterback kept it, had somebody outside for the quarterback. They didn't get but a couple of yards there, maybe 2 or 3.
Got about 3, you're going to get us for 4, maybe going to set up a 3rd and 11 from the 34-yard line. That's a tough way to come into a ball game.
Yep, Panthers have got to get off the field here.
And they're going to hand it up to Malone, and the Panthers are ready this time. Calicut, Johnny Calicut.
Playing outside linebacker there, Clay, for them on their left side.
He come up dizzy, or was he happy?
Yeah, I think he was happy.
Oh, okay.
I think he liked what he did right there. Stayed at home, waited for the running back to get to him, and made the play. They got about 3 yards out of that. Be 4th and 9. See if the Panthers can get some field position here.
Back to receive the punt for the Panthers is Malachi Mendoza. He's just going to get out of the way.
Yep.
And it is going to take a very nice bounce.
At the 22-yard line.
Nice kick there for Creed Backus, junior punter. Panthers will take over at the 22-yard line, it looks like.
So this will be the first squad back in for their 3rd series of the game. See if they can do a little better than they did on their last, as they got, as you said, a first down and then stumbled with a penalty, put them behind the chains. They don't want to do that.
Yeah, great pass from Vickers to Thompson. Had an easy first down, but the penalty nullified that, and the Panthers not able to recover.
Yep. Now they're playing bump and run up at the top.
Looks like Herrera in the backfield now, and boy, he gets through there quick. Reminds me of JP Uranga a couple of years ago. Man, he gets that ball, he's going full speed before he takes the handoff.
Picks a hole and goes. That's what you want to do, run to daylight. Did really well.
6.
Yep.
He's number 5. That was Mark Herrera, who got a 6. Number 6, a Matt Herrera, so that's not going to confuse us at all.
No.
Not that we're difficult to confuse, but
there's good
Herrera,
cut.
Another great carry,
Good
and there's
cut.
a flag. That may be a face mask, I'm not sure. Out to the 34-yard line.
Down by number 52, Sean.
Let's see what the call is.
Penalty marker on the play.
But I believe it's going to be a face mask.
Personal foul.
Yep.
Face mask. Defense, number 0. That 15-yard penalty to be assessed at the end of the run. Automatic first down.
That's what happens when you go to grabbing instead of getting there and squaring up and making the tackle. And that's what happened there. They just tried to grab him. He made a great cut at the line of scrimmage, yes.
But yeah, that's all the way out to midfield at the 49-yard line. The Panthers take over. Clock inside of a minute here to go in the first quarter. Thompson in motion. There's Herrera again, and he is going to be into Tascosa territory. Going to be a hard fought, about 3 yards.
Yeah. Inside linebacker field for the Rebels, coming from the right side of the formation. Took his legs out. They only got about 3 yards. Yep,
about 3. 2nd and 7. Got a couple of shout-outs here early in the ball game. Want to holler at Terry Justice, looking at us on the internet. Sent me a little text message. Got it screened on his big screen TV. Enjoying the game. And Carol Dershide from up in the Dallas area. Panther teacher. Uh-oh.
Somebody went the wrong way.
Somebody went the wrong way.
And it still worked.
And it still worked. And I'm wondering if it was Vickers, because
number 4, the running back, was coming this way. Curry came right. Vickers went left. You saw Vickers was fixing to pitch that ball, and he looked and saw, nobody's there. So he just kept on running to daylight and got a first down at the 38-yard line, as time is stopped on the out-of-bounds run. 5 seconds left in the first quarter.
Got another shout out to Jeff Caldwin. Appreciate you folks watching us and letting us know you're watching. Vickers this time.
Oh, there's another face mask.
Another big face mask.
Goodness.
He's trying to look at the official, but he had to look through his ear hole to find the official. So we know what that's going to be.
Yes, we do.
And that will indeed, I think the quarter can end on a defensive penalty, or can it not?
Half
cannot.
Yeah.
Okay, the quarter will. in, so the clock has ticked down to 0.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 99. That 15-yard penalty into the run, automatic first down.
How about a shout out to the Enzies down watching us around the.
We're tied up, 7 aside.
They will do that again when we come back.
When you need a trusted physician for your whole family, MCH Family Medicine is here for you. We provide routine wellness and preventative appointments, help guide and treat you through a
At Bush's Chicken, you have plenty of options. From great tasting chicken and tenders to delicious sides. Enjoy our expanded selection of soft drinks. Now in extra large 44-ounce cups. We take joy in our family serving your family. Before you end your day, we hope you'll stop by a Bush's Chicken near you.
Well, you see some of the Panther faithful sitting in the shade. It's a nice thing about building your own stadium.
Playing at home, yeah.
You can put your side in the shade.
Josh and Elizabeth Enzi watching us down around the College Station area. Used to be here in the district. Josh was a coach at Wilson and Young for a couple years. Elizabeth taught with my wife at Travis for a while, watching us tonight.
Vickers. Oh, there's the handoff. McDowell around the left side. And never looked like he quite got to full speed, but 8 yards later or 9 yards later, and it's 2nd and 1.
Caught that Tascosa Rebel defense pursuing hard to the far side of the field and brought their own reverse around. Well, these offenses we've seen the last 2 nights with the reverses in the playbook early in the year.
Yes.
And not a bad idea because those defenses want to pursue hard. Sometimes you can get flow going one way and come back the other.
Caden Taylor back in at the tailback position. Lined up behind Vickers. He is going to take the carry and hard running down to the 10-yard line, going to set the Panthers up with a 1st and goal.
That offensive line doing a good job of moving the guys in front of them. About 4, 5, 6, 5 yards up the field. Ball's nose right at the 10-yard line. Gonna make it 1st and goal for the Panther offense from there.
Gonna split 2 receivers out to the right, top of the screen. Navarrete and I believe that was maybe Mendoza or Thompson with him.
6 in the box for the Rebel defense there.
Taylor once again, man, he is running hard. Woo! Good hold, though, opened up once again by that line down to the 3-yard line or maybe a little more. We're going to give him a pick up to 7. 2nd and goal. Panthers looking to regain the lead. Looks like a line up for a 2-point conversion here, exactly on the 2-point line.
Yep.
Taylor once again, and woo! There's the big linebacker.
Yep.
Cohen Phillips. Big linebacker from Tascosa, the leading returning tackler on their team. Leader of the defense. I can't tell from here. I saw him listed at like 6'2", 231 or 236, something like that. A large young man.
Tell you, the Tascosa front won the battle on that play right at the line of scrimmage, Clay. There was not much there at all.
3rd and goal for the Panthers.
See if we try to get out on the edge here.
I think they'll just go right, same thing. Oh,
no.
Vickers going to keep it. Nice fake.
Yep.
Fake the throw and carries it into the end zone for a Panther touchdown.
The zone read by the Panther offense there. Don't know if there's Debbie showing us the Odessa College instant replay. Everybody crashed inside. One guy out, trying to get out, thinking they're going to run something out on the edge. And Vickers did a good job of reading that, cutting upfield, and getting into the north end zone for the 2nd Panther touchdown of the night. Good read by Caden right there.
Munoz on to do the kicking. Eric Aguilera holding. Nice snap, nice hold, and the kick is good and actually stayed in the stadium, so took a little off that one. Panthers now lead 14-7. We'll be back.
Every journey starts with a single step. At Odessa College, that step opens doors. Whether you're starting fresh, starting over, or starting towards something bigger, your future begins here. Flexible classes, real-world skills, support every step of the way. You don't have to go far to go far. Odessa College. Start here. Go far. Enroll now at odessa.edu.
Welcome back once again, folks, to our Bush's Chicken High School Football Game of the Week, brought to you always by Trans Global Productions. Well, the Panthers regained the lead with a 9-play drive. Took it 78 yards, 3 minutes and 30 seconds between the first quarter and second quarter, and now lead 14-7. And saw the Panthers stay mainly to the ground game there. So
good job of moving the line, working their way up the field, and getting in the end zone with a 7-point lead. Now let's see if the defense has made some adjustments down here. They did on the last drive.
Jacavian Moore and Cameron Vallejo
and Andrews
are back for no apparent reason, with Munoz booting the ball. That's a big advantage to know. If you want to, I'll just boot it out, Coach.
Yep. Well, he's got a leg. He's definitely a big weapon for Permian, both in the field goal, punting, and kickoff special teams part of their squad. That's a big weapon, Clay, for them to be able to use.
No doubt. And we talk
did that last year, too.
We talk all the time about 3 phases of the game, and when you got him, that's a good. And last year, for instance, 13 of 18 on field goals. His long was 54.
Well, won the league game on the last play, won the second playoff game on the last play. Big weapon kicking-wise for the Panthers.
No pressure.
No.
Whoa!
Oh! Back went the other way.
Back went the wrong way, and lineman pitched to nobody, and the Panthers come up with a big turnover. Was that Mendoza? Yep, Mendoza on the recovery. Johnny on the spot.
I think Calicote might have been out there too, Clay.
He was there, but I believe Mendoza's the one that actually fell on the ball. So big turnover is going to give the Panthers a great field position here at the Tascosa 22.
I'll see if they decide to take a shot on the turnover here. Big play on first down here at the Rebel 22-yard line. Let's see if they give Vickers a chance to chunk one in the end zone here on 1st and 10.
Well, back in the ball game at tailback is Mark Herrera. I don't know, maybe they're going to swap back and forth some tonight, but Vickers is looking deep. And that ball is caught. Touchdown.
Yes, he did.
Oh, they're going to call him short.
Oh.
Man, great catch out there.
Complete to number 18, Aaron Navarrete.
Aaron Navarrete just goes up. Look at this double coverage. And Vickers threw it over the outside shoulder because he knew, and he goes up and just takes it away.
Yep. Wow.
It didn't look like his knee came down before he fell across, but I'm way up here.
We don't have to make that call, do we?
Yep. That ref didn't get slow motion, and he's probably right anyway.
Yeah.
1st and goal now for the Panthers from just inside the 1, and Herrera will walk it into the end zone. For a Panther touchdown.
Touchdown!
Sweet. Yep. Well, turnovers will do that, Clay, and they went up for it, took a shot on 1st down, got it down to the 1. 2-play drive. Panthers now with a chance to extend the lead to 14 on the extra point by Munoz here. Let's see if he hits the scoreboard back there
I'm
in the
telling
north
you.
end.
Well, the wind may not be blowing. Well, he could do it anyway, but
with his leg, wouldn't be a surprise.
Good snap, good hold. The kick is good.
Tell you what,
he kept it in
about
again.
the third lane of the track.
So 9:18 remaining. Panthers take the turnover and score. They lead 21-7.
Let's go!
The Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company, Odessa.
Let's go!
Welcome back to our Trans Global Production Bush's Chicken High School Football Game of the Week. Brought to you in part by Optimus Physical Therapy, Diamond Pump and Transport, E&E Service and Supply, Rexco. So the Panthers, a 2-play drive, 22 yards after the fumble. Took them only 44 seconds. Tascosa has scored on a 13-play drive that took 6:27. The Panthers have scored 3 times, a total of 12 plays, and a little bit under 4.5 minutes.
And that's what everybody's kind of expecting, Clay, with as many experienced people on the offensive side. I think everybody's kind of expecting a offensive output from this Panther team.
Yeah. The return guys are going to be in for a long night, at least in the second and the quarters are on that end for
if
sure.
that stays, yeah, for sure. Munoz not even going to give him a chance to return the ball.
So
nice.
Tascosa once again will take over at their 25-yard line. And big mistake, but those are the kind of mistakes you want to make this time of year so you can get everything
ironed
cleaned
out
up before you start playing the district games.
Yep. This is a 5A team. They're in that 5A district up there with the Lubbock schools. I believe Amarillo High is in that district as well.
Maybe Paladura.
Paladura. I think they're playing tonight.
Oh, give up the middle. Nope. Quarterback keeps it around the left side. Sorry, I looked down at my notes.
De Leon again making the tackle from his outside linebacker position there. Took the quarterback's legs out, trying to run that option off their left side.
Bring up 2nd and 7.
They have not tried the middle a lot, Clay.
Well, you know, they did. Malone on the took a few carries on that first drive.
Oh.
Lineman's going to keep it. It's kind of hard to say lineman because I feel like I'm talking about
a lineman.
A lineman. And I am, but not that kind of lineman.
Correct. Lyman is his last name. Aiden Medina making the play again.
Going to be another 3-yard pickup, so it's going to be 3rd and 4 now for Tascosa.
This is a little more manageable for them in their offense. Let's see if they try to get on the edge one more time, maybe on the other, coming toward our sideline here. Nope.
Oh, he slipped, but he got it off. And Vallejo is going to be out over the 40-yard line. Big game for Tascosa.
That's how you run the triple option, Clay. Fake it to the middle. Quarterback keeps just as he's about to get nailed, pitches it out to the edge. Nobody had the pitch man on the outside for the Permian defense, and he just went around the corner to the 43-yard line of Tascosa.
Well, you talk about every year, especially games like this, assignment football.
Assignment football.
And
what you have to play when you play an option team.
If you got to do what you're supposed to do no matter what you think's going on.
Right.
Up the middle, there's Malone on the quick hitter, still on his feet all the way down to about the Panther 45.
And that's what happens when you get that edge, Clay, on some of those options. Now it can open up the middle as it did on that play. Right off the right side, a gap between the center and the guard on the right side. Just allowed him to have a lane to run through. Nobody filled there until they got up to the 45-yard line with Aiden Medina making the tackle for the Panthers in the secondary.
You got Malone lined up right behind the quarterback.
So it's going to hit
so
fast.
So he is so quick.
Yep.
I mean, he is by you before you know what happens.
Here's a little broken bone look now. There ain't nothing there. They played it right there.
Lineman did nowhere to go.
Guess who on the tackle?
Is that Medina?
Yep. Came from his safety position, had the outside lane taken care of where the quarterback wanted to go, and he said, not this time, Mr. Lineman. Not going to happen.
2nd and 9 now for the Rebels. Clock going to be inside of 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter when they take the snap. Very tight set from the Amarillo offense. And Lyman keeps it again, and this time gets hit but drags a couple of Panthers all the way down to the 39-yard line for a gain of 5.
Zephaniah De Leon, number 21, made the tackle. You're right, about 5 yards into the Panther defensive backfield, and did a good job of running that offense. That option play look there. Here's 3rd and 4. This is probably 2-down territory for the Rebels. Down 2 scores with 6:15 in the clock running. See, they found something on the left side they want to go, Clay.
He's got the first down once again. Lineman. It's not always pretty, but it is effective. He has another first down.
They have found something on the left side of the Panther defense that they are
the right side
picking on.
Right side of the Panther
defense, left side of their offensive formation.
Well, it's hard because they won't see another team that runs this offense this year, since Midland High now has
decided to go to the spread as well.
Decided to join the spread ranks.
So they came this way, and there is nothing there.
Meet several black jerseys, pick up maybe a yard.
Trying to see who was right inside there. I think it may be 42 again, Bryson Gonzalez. They took the right side gap away that time. See if they go back to the left. They only got a yard on first down there. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they do.
That's what they do.
They run that clock.
They want to control the line of scrimmage and the clock. They don't want to get in a scoring match. See, there it is.
Pitch. Nice save out there on the corner by the Panthers. I believe that was number 19, Aiden Medina again.
Tell you what.
Tackled a little high, but he held on.
Mister, watch him come outside. He stays outside shoulder free there. Took on the block and kept his outside shoulder free there and bounced off and made the tackle and made this a 3rd and about 6 or 7 for the Rebel offense. That's what happens when you have outside gap. You got to keep an outside shoulder free.
26 seconds, so plenty of time on the play clock. Tascosa going to split.
No deep safety.
Twins
play.
Out to the bottom of the screen.
Oh,
they fumbled it. They get it before it went out of bounds is the key.
The referees are talking about it over there on that far side.
I'm thinking they said it was out of bounds.
Yeah, but he never had control, so can they give him forward possession with the ball bouncing?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I'm sure he hit it with his hand and kicked it. Here we go.
See, nobody's out on the pitch man there, Clay. And I don't think they can advance it.
That ball looked like it may have bounced out of bounds. Well, a lot of times you can't advance and
I don't
fumble.
think so. No.
Unless you
forward, not forward.
Yeah, not without possession.
No.
No, even he can't. Because they can just sit there and roll it down the field. You
Yeah.
can't do that.
I think he's right.
Remember the old Kenny Stabler?
Yes. And against the Chargers that year. Yes.
Stinking.
Last play of the game.
Raiders.
Almost
So
Yeah.
that'll be down to the 27-yard
out of bounds.
line.
Retain possession by
So
the
they're going to be
Rebels.
looking at a 4th and 3.
Okay.
4th down and 3.
See, there they go.
Yep.
55, or was that the center?
No, they had the receiver at the
Prior
bottom
to
of
the
the
snap.
screen.
Start.
Yeah,
Number
he
39.
was 4 yards
Offense.
downfield.
5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
Sorry, Mr. Official.
Jay Sherrill, our head referee.
So that's going to move it back to the 32, and now that's a different circumstance for them. Now you're looking at a 4th down and 8, but I think you're outside of field goal range. You'd be looking at about a 49-yard kick into what the wind is not blowing overly hard tonight.
Jay Sherrill at one time was the PE coach at Travis Elementary in Odessa.
They're going to call timeout. We'll take it with them. 3:20 remaining here in the first half.
Timeout. Tascosa.
Swing low, sweet chariot. In our home, West Texas, the highways and oil fields can be dangerous. If your family's been impacted by a tragic accident, you need legal representation. I'm Kevin Dell Acker, trial lawyer. Reach out to my law firm and we can examine your case to see if we can help you seek justice. Stay safe. Up and up.
Mexico!
The Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company, Odessa.
Mexico!
Pebble Hills 10, Midland High School 3.
Big presence there in the student section, I believe, for the Panthers.
Yep.
That's what that looks like.
As is.
So welcome back once again to our Bush's Chicken High School Game of the Week, brought to you in part by Kevin Acker, Odessa College, and Mike Podzimny, your State Farm insurance agent. 4th and 8 here. There's not too many plays they can call. Panthers got to be ready for anything, you know. You could run the reverse.
Clay, look at the safeties. Look at the safeties. They're sucked up, thinking they're going to run option maybe this way.
Yep, they're not respecting the deep
other
ball.
way.
That's the way he went. Ooh, did they not going to get that jersey? Handful of jersey there.
Pass is incomplete. The ball will come over on down.
There is no flag on the play, so the Panthers will take over. 3 minutes and 12 seconds to work with here in the first half. Another long drive. 6 minutes and 6 seconds off the clock on this one.
Panthers still have all 3 of their timeouts, Clay.
Yep, but Tascosa comes away with 0 points.
3:12 left, so they've got plenty of time to put some plays together, see if they can get on the board before the half. And remember now, the Rebels get the ball to start the second half.
Yes.
On their option, their choice on the coin flip.
Vickers get a roll. Just gets rid of it, throwing it underneath there.
Yeah.
Vickers pass.
Say, live to fight another day.
Yep.
Evan Avila.
Never ready down here running on the sideline. Vickers just could not get himself squared up and could get it to him. That'd have been a heck of a throw if he'd have made that up the sideline there, but you do him right. He made the right choice. Throw it away, live to play another play, 2nd and 10.
So 2 receivers bottom of the screen, 1 up top.
double covering the slot. Now they're going to bring a slot.
Boy, he's going to go the go pattern. Nice catch.
Wow.
McDowell with a beautiful catch. Double coverage as that safety rolled over quick, but McDowell makes the catch. Panthers in a big hurry, don't really need to be in that big a hurry, all the way down to the 46-yard line, so that's going to be a pickup of 22 yards on the passing catch.
What a throw by Vickers. I mean, he put that thread the needle.
Yes.
That's exactly where that ball had to be.
Man, McDowell, another beautiful catch for the sophomore receiver.
Yep.
Oh, there's Curry right there.
Yep.
That's the young man we were talking about also that has thickened up since last year. And he's going to rip off about 12 on his first carry of the year.
Saw him play as a JV player, and he had some big runs last year on the JV.
Oh,
what happened?
Panthers trying to go quick. I think Tascosa is going to spend a timeout.
Yes.
And we'll do the same.
Timeout. Tascosa. Final team timeout.
You know, a difference maker can be all kinds of things. It can be in your professional life, your personal life, your community world. A difference maker is someone or an organization that goes above and beyond. You know, they love their job, they love their volunteer work, love doing what they do, but they do that just a little bit more. Giving back to the community, especially to our students and our families, is a huge blessing, and we truly cannot thank Complex Community enough.
Permian Basin, your plan.
Yep, there you see some strategery going on. Panthers trying to figure out what they're going to call. Plenty of time left, 2:15. They got 1st and 10 from the Tascosa 34-yard line after Tascosa took it 11 plays, 6 minutes and 6 seconds, but come away empty-handed. The defense, I guess that was a little bend but don't break.
6 in the box, really 5, Clay. Let's see if they bring this linebacker off the edge down here. Looks like he's coming. Yep, he's coming. Back, picked him up.
Good job of picking him up. Vickers, yep, there's going to be a hold over there. Vickers able to escape and pick up positive yardage, but that's going to come back.
Penalty marker on the play.
Here's our official.
Face mask?
Nope.
Personal foul. Face mask.
Yep.
Defense, number 99.
See that?
15-yard penalty from the end of the run. Automatic first down.
I don't know how he saw that.
Yep. He did. And it's a first down.
Yeah, all the way down to the 17-yard line. Whoa.
2:07. They still got their 3 timeouts, Clay.
Yeah, they may not even burn any of
need
them.
Yeah.
First down.
Yep. Run the ball here. Oh.
Vickers with the pitch. And into the end zone goes Jace Thompson. Touchdown, Panthers.
Their version of the
triple
go. Option.
We'll show you a little triple option.
Yep. Watch it here on our OC Instant Replay. Right there. They didn't have anybody out on the edge, did they? Nope.
Thompson's able to finish it and go to the house for the Panthers.
Yep. That's how you execute their version of the triple option.
Thompson got a little speed there.
Yes, he does.
On that corner.
Yep.
They had the angle on him, but he still got there. Munoz, the young man there, is not quite deep enough to receive the kick here. But he goes back and not in time.
Point is good.
So 2 minutes exactly. We'll take the 2-minute warning here along with the break. Panthers leading 28-7.
This scoring summary is brought to you.
At Bush's Chicken, you have plenty of options. From great tasting chicken and tenders to delicious sides. Enjoy our expanded selection of soft drinks. Now in extra large 44-ounce cups. You'll also be happy to know we now have online ordering for carryout or delivery. Just go to busheschicken.com and find your favorite store.
Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium and our Trans Global Production high school football game of the week. The Panthers put together a quick 5-play, 68-yard drive, a minute 12, punch it in the end zone, and still have all 3 of their timeouts left. So,
saw the Panther offensive group there down here on the bench talking about things they saw that they liked and may try to do a little later on. Right now, Panther offense is doing just about anything it wants right now.
No doubt. And here, you got 3 timeouts left.
You may get it back.
They're going to take over at the 25 after he boots this out of the end zone. If you can hold them a couple of plays, you can burn a couple of timeouts.
And Tascosa doesn't have any timeouts either.
Nope. So here's Munoz. Once again, kicks it out of that. May be good. Nope. I think he's a little bit wide left.
Gardendale was on alert there.
Yeah.
Out north of town.
So Tascosa will take over now. I don't know what the rule is, but I've noticed a couple of the kickoffs, they've run off 4 or 5 seconds. This one, they ran off 0 seconds. So.
Well, you're not supposed to start it till it's touched in play.
Well, that was my thought, but they have started it 2 or 3 times on the kickoff and run off 4 or 5 seconds.
Hey, I'd say first game, but,
yeah.
Who depends who ran the clock last night and who's running the clock tonight.
Yeah, that's true.
See, there it goes left again, Clay.
Oh, and Medina not able to make the tackle. He was there. There's a flag way downfield, so that may come back after a gain of about 9 or 10 yards. Well, they're going to give him a gain of about 8. But they will mark that off from the spot of the foul being that far downfield.
Offside? No.
Holding. Offense, number 13. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay first down.
From the spot. So
yeah, it was way downfield.
Yes, it was.
Move it back to the 21-yard line, so actually going to be only a loss of 4. So now 1st and 14. Man, Medina was there that time, but just not able. Kind of going high again on the tackle. Needs
Take
to
his legs out.
Get down lower. And there's the give to Malone, and absolutely nowhere to go as Austin Corrales says, "Hello there."
Yep. Leading a whole host of Panthers to make the play. They were looking for that. I think maybe they might have talked down here on the sideline about, hey, fellas, they're going to go left a little more now.
Panthers
our right.
Yeah.
Their left, our right.
Oh, the old LaSalle's boat ride at Six Flags. That's if you know what that was, you're not young. Let me just put it that way.
You lived in the right time to be
exactly.
to go to Six Flags.
So,
my left, your right.
Panthers choosing not to burn a timeout there.
Uh-oh.
And Malone's going to carry it up the middle out to about the 28-yard line for a gain of 6.
48 on the tackle for the Panthers. Again, coming up from the linebacker position, making the play.
Now Corrales comes out. Anthony McDowell comes in.
48's Elijah Marquez.
Right, he's a returning up.
Yes,
he did not start, but he played a lot. Last year he had 38 tackles, 3 tackles for a loss, 2 sacks, hurried the quarterback 13 times, and recovered a fumble.
3rd and 8, 3rd and 7. Let's see if the Panthers, no, they're going to let the clock go. Up.
Well, now they may spend that timeout. No, there's no time left. So.
Oh, they are calling timeout, Clay.
They're going to make him punt it anyway.
Yep.
Which I wouldn't punt it here. I'd take snap and run back a couple steps and take a knee. That's how you fix that.
Yep. 2 seconds
out to the
left.
30-yard line goes lineman.
Permian. First team timeout.
Yeah, I don't know.
Every journey starts with a single step. At Odessa College, that step opens doors. Whether you're starting fresh, starting over, or starting towards something bigger, your future begins here. Flexible classes, real-world skills, support every step of the way. You don't have to go far to go far. Odessa College. Start here. Go far. Enroll now.
Well, welcome back to Ratliff Stadium in Odessa, Texas. We've got 2 seconds left on the clock. 4th and about 5 for Tascosa. Panthers hoping they'll punt it. I look for them to snap it, take a couple steps back, and let those seconds tick off, and then take a knee. No need to take a chance on booting it, but they may boot it.
They may bring 10 and block it. I'm like you, just let that clock run out.
Snap it to the punter and let him hold it for a second or two and then take a knee.
Yep. I like that idea.
But it looks like they're going to bring in linemen, and the linemen and linemen are going to come in. Quarterback Braden Lineman is going to come in. I look for him to, nope, they're just going to hand it off to Malone and let him run out the half, as he's going to pick up about 3 yards. It actually never goes down, but with that, we have come to the end of the first half with the Panthers leading 28-7. Good-looking half for the Panthers. Tascosa did what they wanted to do, but were held out of the end zone once, and the Panthers strike quick for that big lead. We'll be back for the second half, so hang around with us.
Diamond Pump and Transport LLC specializes in oil field transportation. We are locally owned and operated and do business in the Permian Basin and West Texas areas. We also provide hot oil service, acid pumping, water hauling, tank cleaning, and other types of oil field transport and hauling services. We invite you to call us today. Diamond Pump and Transport LLC, 432-617-8084.
First day. Good morning. Great to see you. Good morning. Have a good one. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right, welcome to halftime, our first halftime show of the 2026 high school football season. It's exciting. It's kind of a little bit hard to believe it's here already, but here we are. And I'm excited to have our superintendent of schools, Dr. Kaylee Boyer, joining us for this first halftime show. This is the one that fans from both schools are going to see because we've got 2 games this week. So the shows are done week by week. So thanks for being here.
I'm happy to be here, Mike. Thanks for asking me. And notice, because it is both high schools, that I'm wearing black, white, and red to remain neutral, but also to support both schools. So the red, black, and white was very intentional.
Very smart. I would expect nothing different from you. So that's really good. All right. Well, we are here to kind of kick off the year with some good news. Well, actually, first, before we do that, how was it feeling year number 2? So you were the interim here at ECISD for nearly more than half the year. Named the full-time superintendent at the end of February, finished that year. Last year was your first full year. You were in charge. Keys to the car were yours. Now it's year 2. Does it feel different?
Yes and no. Yes, it feels different because year one is, I would say, behind me and the new team. But it also feels the same in that we're still moving the work forward for kids. And so our focus has not changed on improving outcomes for kids. So yes and no, both. But just there's a lot to celebrate from last year. And so it flew by, and time flies when you're having fun. And so that's how I know I was having fun, because last year flew by.
Very good, and you're right. Let's celebrate just a little bit here. So the Texas Education Agency annually releases the A through F accountability ratings. Those come out right around the time we start the school year, about middle of August, and those were out a couple of weeks ago. And there was a lot of good news. You may have seen the press release that we did and the coverage that we got, but in case you didn't, I won't steal the thunder. I'll let you unveil the good news on the accountability ratings.
So we received the highest accountability rating that we've received in the past 4 years. And so the district earned a 77. So for the previous 2 school years, the district earned a 69. Mathematically, we earned a 72, but because of the 3D rule from the state, meaning of the 4 domain scores, we earned 3 Ds, we could not be given a 72. Right. So we were given a 69. So you can either look at it 2 ways, 69 to 77 or 72 to 77. But right. Either way, we grew a lot in 25, 26, and I'm just incredibly proud of our staff and our students.
A lot of hard work, a lot of intentional hard work. And we say that word a lot, intentional, but it's true. I mean, these things don't happen by happenstance. And so it's really good. There were also some individual schools to celebrate as well.
There were. We had 3 schools that earned a B rating for the first time. So Permian High School earned a B rating for the first time in this A through F accountability system. Bowie Middle School earned a B for the first time. And Gonzales Elementary earned a B for the first time. Also important with Gonzales is they went from a D to a B. So they improved 21 points and 2 letter grades in 1 year.
Wow, that is amazing. And that is a lot of hard work. Had one other school that made a big jump and a big improvement as well.
E.K. Downing. So E.K. Downing, under this accountability system, earned 4 consecutive Fs. Yeah. And this year, I'm proud to say that they earned a 77 for 2026. And so they went from 59 to 77. So again, just incredibly proud of Principal Chavez, who led that team there, and all the teachers and students at E.K. Downing.
Yeah, it's really great. It's really, you feel terrific for the staff and the kids and their families as well when they see this level of success, because they do put in a lot of work. They show up every day to improve and just stacking bricks and getting there.
They do, and there was an added level of pressure at E.K. Downing because of the state accountability system.
Very true.
And so when you have 4 consecutive Fs, you're under the watchful eye of the state, because 5 consecutive Fs can result in sanctions from the state. And so we had full trust in Principal Chavez and her staff that they were going to be able to get the school out of the F status, and they absolutely did. So again, 59 to 77, incredibly proud of them.
Yeah, fantastic. There's a couple of other data points, as we like to talk about, in the accountability ratings, specifically for high schools. That's the graduation rate and college, career, and military readiness. You hear us talk about that a lot as well, because it's an important piece of how our schools and our school districts are evaluated. So tell us about graduation rate, and then we'll go right into the CCMR.
Sure. So our graduation rate, the most recent graduation rate, that's always a lagging data point.
Correct.
For the class of 2025. And that 4-year graduation rate was at 89.1.
Yeah.
Also the highest graduation rate in recorded history of recording 4-year graduation rates.
Fantastic, fantastic.
And college and career military readiness, huge indicator across the state for every district and every high school. And so happy to say that this year our rating is a 95. So 95% of the class of 2026 left us college, career, military ready.
And that indicator, that CCMR, that's one of our acronyms we like to throw around a lot, but the college, career, military readiness, that has been something that has been, I mean, I'd like to say steadily climbing, but actually it's jumped a whole lot over the last 4 years for us, from in the 70s to 88 to 93 to now to 95. What is college, career, military readiness? Why do parents who are watching, whether your kids are in high school or not, this is a big deal for you already?
So CCMR means that our kids are leaving us ready for college, the workforce, or the military. And so as a district, we have prioritized that since the beginning of ratings with CCMR. So our kids are able to engage in career and technology pathways. They're able to take advanced academic courses through AP and IB. They can obviously enlist in the military, or they can take workforce ready courses and earn an industry-based certification. But for us, it is a priority that our kids leave us either workforce or college ready or military ready. And just happy to say that 95% of our graduates this past year left us ready for college, workforce, and military.
That's fantastic. And again, hard work and really, really strategic, intentional planning from the district level to get these opportunities for kids, because it really and truly, you gave a really good explanation. To explain all of the different options that kids have would take us a long, long time, from dual credit as well and those advanced classes. All of those things give kids the opportunity to be college, career, military ready. And so lots and lots of good work is taking place on that front as well.
Over 50% of our seniors take a dual credit class. And so last year we had over 3,000 students in ECSD taking at least one dual credit class. And so it is a huge measure of college, career, military readiness, but also just preparing our kids for either workforce or college, because many of those courses do prepare them for a 4-year college track, and many prepare them for an industry-based certification.
Yeah, lots of opportunities. So for a minute, let's talk about the strategic plan. There is a roadmap that's guiding the work that we do. The strategic plan was put in place a year ago, year one. We're beginning year two. Even before that, there was work being done. Talk a little bit about the strategic plan and how it guided last year's work, but also what we're looking ahead to.
So we launched our new strategic plan, 25-26, but the spring of 25, we intentionally went out and got a lot of input from our stakeholders. So we had almost 1,000 engagements, which meant interactions with parents, students, and staff that really informed what we were going to prioritize for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
So we launched Growing Forward Together, very intentional name, because there are foundationally a lot of great things happening. So we wanted to build on that foundation and move forward together as a team, again, to go from a 69 to a 77, ultimately to an A. And so this past year, 25-26, we launched our new strategic plan, Growing Forward Together.
Yeah, and it was good. And moms and dads, if you wonder, we did send out survey links and ask for your input on what things are important to you. They would go in the plan. If you're ever wondering, yes, we do survey you a lot, but if you're curious as whether we're reading it, paying attention to it, implementing it, yes, we are. And we did. There were a lot of aspects of the strategic plan that were shaped by the input that we got from parents and students and community members as well. So that's a big deal. What are maybe one or two things that are in the plan that parents might notice that their kids are doing or working on or seeing from us?
So they probably notice in some classrooms their kids interacting with digital learning tools, specifically AI. So the kids may not know that it's AI, but our teachers are using different tools to create learning activities for kids. They use GEMS, and so GEMS create learning activities for kids. At the State of the District, we highlighted Mr. Sacco, a 4th grade math teacher at EK Downing, and how he was using Gemini, a tool, one of our AI tools, to create a chatbot to give kids immediate feedback as they're working math problems. And so that is just one thing that parents may see in the strategic plan is our digital learning tools and how we're using them to give kids real-time feedback and access to learning activities.
Yeah, really good. And more coming up this year as we add additional pieces. I've been excited to work on the family engagement piece of this, the family partnership, as we're calling it. And so parents will begin to see that at a few campuses where we're trying it out. There's just a lot of good work that's going on. So what are your, as we wrap this up, final thoughts for parents, moms and dads, community, as we begin this 26-27 school year?
It's going to be a great school year. So 26-27, every school year is, I'm like a kid. So every school year, it's a new opportunity. It's a new journey. There's a lot of hope that comes along with 26-27. And so I just want our families to know that we have their kids' best interests in mind. We want kids to come to school happy. We want kids to leave us happy. And we especially want them to move on to the next grade level, on or above grade level.
Very good. Dr. Boyer, thank you for doing the halftime show. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Good second half coming up. You know, one of the things you may see a lot of is bond work. Bond 2023, we're about 2.5 years into what we plan to be a 5-year program. So there are things happening, projects, dirt moving all over the district, and you've probably seen it. We're wrapping up a lot of things, though, as well. We finished up the Permian High School auditorium recently. Vasquez Middle School opened. And so you can count on during these halftime shows, we're going to give you a peek at anything that is new that you might not have seen yet. So let's start right now.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right, welcome to halftime, our first halftime show of the 2026 high school football season. It's exciting. It's kind of a little bit hard to believe it's here already, but here we are. And I'm excited to have our superintendent of schools, Dr. Keely Boyer, joining us for this first halftime show. This is the one that fans from both schools are going to see because we've got 2 games this week. So the shows are done week by week. So thanks for being here.
I'm happy to be here, Mike. Thanks for asking me. And notice, because it is both high schools, that I'm wearing black, white, and red to remain neutral, but also to support both schools. So the red, black, and white was very intentional.
Very smart. I would expect nothing different from you. So that's really good. All right, well, we are here to kind of kick off the year with some good news. Well, actually, first, before we do that, how was it feeling year number 2? So you were the interim here at ECISD for nearly more than half the year. Named the full-time superintendent at the end of February, finished that year. Last year was your first full year. You were in charge. Keys to the car were yours. Now it's year 2. Does it feel different?
Yes and no. Yes, it feels different because year 1 is, I would say, behind me and the new team. But it also feels the same in that we're still moving the work forward for kids. And so our focus has not changed on improving outcomes for kids. So yes and no, both. But just there was a lot to celebrate from last year. And so it flew by, and time flies when you're having fun. And so that's how I know I was having fun, because last year flew by.
Very good. And you're right. Let's celebrate just a little bit here. So the Texas Education Agency annually releases the A through F accountability ratings. Those come out right around the time we start the school year, about middle of August. And those were out a couple of weeks ago. And there was a lot of good news. You may have seen the press release that we did and the coverage that we got. But in case you didn't, I won't steal the thunder. I'll let you unveil the good news on the accountability ratings.
So we received the highest accountability rating that we've received in the past 4 years. And so the district earned a 77. So for the previous 2 school years, the district earned a 69. Mathematically, we earned a 72. But because of the 3D rule from the state, meaning of the 4 domain scores, we earned 3 Ds, we could not be given a 72. Right. So we were given a 69. So you can either look at it 2 ways, 69 to 77 or 72 to 77. But either way, we grew a lot in 25, 26, and I'm just incredibly proud of our staff and our students.
A lot of hard work, a lot of intentional hard work. And we say that word a lot, intentional, but it's true. I mean, these things don't happen by happenstance. And so it's really good. There were also some individual schools to celebrate as well.
There were. We had 3 schools that earned a B rating for the first time. So Permian High School earned a B rating for the first time in this A through F accountability system. Bowie Middle School earned a B for the first time. And Gonzales Elementary earned a B for the first time. Also important with Gonzales is they went from a D to a B. So they improved 21 points and 2 letter grades in 1 year.
Wow, that is amazing. And that is a lot of hard work. Had one other school that made a big jump and a big improvement as well.
E.K. Downing. So E.K. Downing, under this accountability system, earned 4 consecutive Fs. And this year, I'm proud to say that they earned a 77.
Well, welcome back. We're getting ready to start second half here at Ratliff Stadium in Odessa, Texas. The Panthers with a 21-point lead, 28-7 over the Amarillo Tascosa Rebels. So, Kyle, why don't you give us a little statistical update on the first half of the ball game?
Well, as the score shows, it's 28-7 Permian up at the half. As Panthers, you can see, about ready to come through the run-through down on the north end. First downs, Tascosa with 7, Permian with 9. Rushing yardage, Permian in the first half with 105 yards rushing, Tascosa with 104. You would expect that with their type of offense. Tascosa has no yards passing or receiving in the first half. Permian with a 102 there through the airways. Total yardage 207 for Permian in the first half, 144 Tascosa. relatively a clean ball game by both squads. Tascosa 6 penalties for 65 yards in the first half. Permian only 1 penalty for 10 yards in that first half. So the Panthers dominating statistically and on the scoreboard. I expect the same thing to happen in the second half. We'll see what happens, what kind of adjustments have been made by both squads. Tascosa will get the football to start the second half play as they deferred their option from the coin flip at the beginning of the game.
That's true. Now, one of the things I thought the Panthers might be a key for them was Navarrete's back, their leading receiver, but they lost their other 2 big hosses, so I thought they might need some help there. Well, so far tonight, Dabrion McDowell has answered the bell for the Panthers with 2 big catches, one the touchdown from Navarrete, and another big catch from Vickers over there on the far sideline. So that has been answered.
Yep, and Vickers has 3 of 4 in the first half for 50 yards passing. Number 18, Navarrete, came around on that opening play on the reverse pass, completed it for a 52-yard touchdown, so he's 1 for 1 in the ball game tonight. So he's throwing the ball a little bit. I thought maybe they would do a little more.
Well, they haven't had to.
They haven't had to.
They've been able to have their way running the ball.
That's right.
But Vickers, to me, his best play so far tonight was brought back by a penalty. He had that ball where he got flushed out of the pocket, calmly rolled right, threw a dart, and just nailed Thompson.
Right.
And unfortunately, was brought back by a penalty, but that's just a little taste of what we can probably expect from him this year.
And he did a good job of being patient on that play and letting that route develop as it came from the far side to the near side. But as you said, the penalty negated that, but he showed good patience to allow that play to develop.
But the departure of Gavin Black, who has been the hoss for the last 2 years, not going to be too much of a detriment to the Panthers with this 3-headed tailback they got back there of, let's see, Caden Taylor, Mark Herrera, and Josh Curry.
Yep.
All 3 looked fantastic in the first half.
And they do, as you said, have depth there. So I would expect them in these preseason non-district games to allow them to have some carries, spread out the load, and allow them to get some confidence in the running game.
Munoz almost put one in play there. Looked like he mishit that just a little bit and still booted it out of the end zone. Right. So, starting at the 25 again. Going to be a long night for those boys back there on the kickoff return.
They haven't touched it at all. What a weapon. We said that in the first half. So, Panther defense on the field to start second half. I expect to see the starters here as we see 95 at the nose position. That's Austin Corrales.
Marquez on this side, and looks like Christopher Stinson on the right.
Right. Do the linebackers here in a second.
Oh, there's the pitch.
Nothing.
Medina once again in the backfield, going to pull the Vallejo down for about a loss of 4 or 5.
Yep. Linebackers for the Panthers. In their 3-4 look defensively. See number 12, Johnny Callicut's going to be one of the outside linebackers, along with 21, Zephaniah De Leon. Inside,
Bryson Gonzalez.
Yep. And number
Max Sanchez.
Yeah, Max Sanchez on the inside. We'll do the safeties and corners here in a second. Nothing.
Linemen just know where to go. Nope. Panthers have definitely made a couple of adjustments. And linemen there just met by a whole host of Panthers.
Well, Isaiah McCoy is one of the corners for the Panthers. Nada Cardoza is the other one down here, and the 2 safeties. Looks like they're going to be Malachi Mendoza, number 7.
And Medina.
And Medina, number 19. Aiden Medina.
Not that we've heard from him tonight.
No, right now.
Yeah, checking in is Malik Gant at defensive end, and he's played a lot tonight as well.
I'm unofficial, but I got Medina with 8 tackles in that first half. little busy.
Yes. Active.
3rd and 13.
Oh, and the Tascosa's going to call a timeout.
They just cannot get organized.
Yep, we'll take it with them.
Swing low, sweet chariot. In our home, West Texas, the highways and oil fields can be dangerous. If your family's been impacted by a tragic accident, you need legal representation. I'm Kevin Dell Acker, trial lawyer. Reach out to my law firm and we can examine your case to see if we can help you seek justice. Stay safe. Up and up.
Well, we're glad to have you folks with us as we return here to Ratliff Stadium in Odessa for our Bush's Chicken High School Game of the Week, brought to you in part by Kevin Acker, Odessa College, and Mike Podzimny, your State Farm insurance agent. 3rd down and about 14 for the Tascosa Rebels, as it has been a rough start for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Tell you what, Clay, there's 2 big heavyweights playing in the Metroplex tonight. North Crowley and Aledo. Crowley's up right now 26-0. Wow.
Man, and
they're loaded. Allen's up on Duncanville 12-7.
Wow. And how many points did you say that North Crowley put up on Allen in a scrimmage?
90.
Yikes. Loss on the play all the way back to the 17-yard line. And that is going to be a punt territory for the Tascosa Rebels as they defer to the second half but are not able to take advantage.
Midland Bulldogs playing Pebble Hills at Astound Broadband tonight. They're down 10-3. San Angelo up on Abilene 21-3 in the Concho Valley right now.
Panthers going to come away with some really nice field position at the Tascosa 40-yard line to start their part of the second half.
Lee Rebels playing in Plano tonight, and they are up 28-20 at the half right now. So the district teams are doing pretty good tonight.
Yeah, I would say so.
Of course, we saw the Broncos last night take care of Mexico Prep. An exciting, really neat atmosphere game last night here. What an experience for that Mexico Prep team to come and play.
Yeah, out here at Ratliff Stadium.
Yep.
They've seen it in the movies.
Yep.
Little motion there, give up the middle. Going to be a short gain of maybe about 2 yards for the Panthers there as Taylor is taken down quickly.
Handoff on the inside, trying to get a seam between the guards and the center. Inside of that Rebel defense did a really good job of kind of busting that up for only a 2-yard gain on 1st down. See what kind of coverage we get down here. We've got one high safety rolling up into bump and run coverage now. Oh, that's not interference?
Well, I guess
it's not. Tried to throw the quick slant, Clay.
Yep. Just not quite there. Intended for McDowell, so that's going to bring up now a spot the Panthers hadn't been in much tonight. Except early, 3rd and long.
Yeah, and the bump and run coverage down here is what messed that up, Clay, because he just knocked him off, getting off a free release off the line of scrimmage.
Well, we got a sophomore receiver, first varsity start.
So he'll have to learn to get off.
He will learn that.
Yep.
He's not a small young man, so he will learn that. Vickers in the pocket's going to be rushed out and picks up a block out here from Taylor. And Vickers is going to have the 1st down plus all the way down to the 20-yard line as he does roll and slide and signal 1st down on the sideline.
Good job of keeping his feet moving and stepping up into the pocket. Saw nothing open downfield and just took off.
Watch this.
Yeah. I got the 1st down. Yeah.
We're going to take a break. We'll be back to Ratliff after this.
You know, a difference maker can be all kinds of things. It can be in your professional life, your personal life, your community world. A difference maker is someone or an organization that goes above and beyond. You know, they love their job, they love their volunteer work, love doing what they do, but they do that just a little bit more. Giving back to the community, especially to our students and our families, is a huge blessing, and we truly cannot thank Complex Community enough.
Well, as CCR, Credence Clearwater said, John Fogarty, I see a bad moon horizon. That is the definition of a blood moon right there.
Yes, it is.
And hopefully a lot of you folks got a chance to see the eclipse last night. Beautiful. Just so neat to see that. Panthers with the first down at the 19-yard line. The young man was fined for Amarillo. He ran off the field. Vickers, he is going to go down, and that is going to be a hefty loss on first down for the Panthers all the way back to the 30-yard line, loss of 10.
They brought a blitz from the inside and didn't have enough people to block that, and he came just scot-free to get to Vickers there. Big loss.
Yep, 11 yards actually the loss on the play. So 2nd and 21 now for the Panthers.
And that's one of the things they'll look at when they do films tomorrow or Monday morning. Whenever they see them, they'll talk about how to slide that protection and get that shored up before they go to Killeen next week.
Let's see if we run that play. Vickers ran so well. Nope, he's going to call a timeout. He doesn't like what he sees. So 8:21 remaining here in the third quarter.
Permian, first team timeout.
We'll be back after this.
You know, a difference maker can be all kinds of things. It can be in your professional life, your personal life, your community world. A difference maker is someone or an organization that goes above and beyond. You know, they love their job, they love their volunteer work, love doing what they do, but they do that just a little bit more. Giving back to the community, especially to our students and our families, is a huge blessing, and we truly cannot thank Complex Community enough.
Welcome back to our Bush's Chicken High School Football Game of the Week, brought to you in part by Rexco, Optimus Physical Therapy, Diamond Pump and Transport, along with E&E Service and Supply. We appreciate all our sponsors. Give us an opportunity to do this each and every Friday night during the high school football season. The Panthers looking at a 2nd down and 21. Not a lot of play calls in your book covering that, but 2nd and 21 after the big sack of Vickers back at the Tascosa 30-yard line.
Blitz again, Clay.
Panthers are definitely headed the wrong direction. That's going to be back to the 43. That's going to be a loss of 13. So the Panthers have lost 11 and 13 on consecutive plays, and now are going to set up a 3rd down and about a 34.
I'm not sure there's a 3rd and 34 play in the playbook, Clay.
Well,
I see a draw, maybe
a screen
of some kind,
or just air it out. Throw it to number 18.
Air mojo.
Maybe tonight. Throw it up for number 3.
Yep.
Let one of them go get it. So Vickers this time is in the pocket. He's going to be flushed out. And he's going deep, and he's got Herrera.
Yep.
Is that Thompson? That's Thompson.
Yep.
What a catch.
Look where his
They're
helmet
calling down at the 2. So he's going to have to come out. He's not even worried about his helmet. It's back there where Munoz leaves the extra points.
It's our OC instant replay. Just kept the play alive, slid to the left, and then saw the receiver running on down toward the goal line. That's Thompson.
Man, what a catch. What a game tonight for Thompson.
Wow.
Jason.
Somebody went to sleep on the back end.
Oh, boy. Tascosa, coaching staff not going to be happy.
Nope.
3rd and 34.
Nope.
Taylor hit in the backfield, is going to work his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Yep.
So it's going to be 2nd and goal now for the Panthers.
They brought a blitz off the edge on that running play right there and got penetration before the running back could really even get to the line of scrimmage. And for no gain, 2nd and goal from the 2. See if they do a little play action here, maybe roll Vickers out.
I mentioned a couple of receivers, but Gage Thompson's, that's another one on the radar right there. Going to fill the void from the seniors last year.
From last year, yep.
Vickers gives it to Taylor. This time he barrels into the end zone for the Panther touchdown. It's right up the gut.
Well, I tell you, the pancake block by number 66 for the Panthers right there. Alex Dominguez helped open that hole. And she said the running back just worked his way into the end zone for another Panther touchdown.
Acker Munoz on once again for the extra point. Be spotted there by Eric Aguilera. Good snap, great hold, and about 4 or 5 lanes deep that time, but the kick is good. 6:28 remaining here in the third quarter. Panthers leading 35-7.
Hi, my name is Kevin Mannix. I'm the president and founder of Optimus Physical Therapy. I have practiced in the outpatient setting for the last 18 years in Midland, Odessa.
It is intercepted by Kevin Mannix.
Our professional staff will ensure that your functional goals will be met. Our cutting-edge manual techniques and state-of-the-art equipment allows Optimus to offer an evidence-based treatment approach tailored to each patient's functional recovery. Remember, Optimus Therapy for optimal results.
Welcome back to Ratliff Stadium. The Panthers pop a quick 8-play, 40-yard drive. Took them 3 minutes and 15 seconds. And, just lost my train of thought there. Caden Taylor takes it into the end zone, but the big strike, Vickers to Jace Thompson on a 3rd and 34.
There was a 3rd and 34 play.
Sure was.
Yeah.
Who'd have thunk it?
Like you said, chunk it down there and see what happens, and they did.
They did, and that's what happened. And boy, that moon is beautiful again. Mm-hmm. Woo!
Burnt orange.
All right, settle down over there, you two. Munoz, this may be good. Oh, looked like it was just a little bit off to the left.
Wow.
So Tascosa not going to have much chance, at least going this direction. They're not going to have any chance to see what their special teams can do there because they're not going to be on the field.
Yeah, whoever they play next week's not going to get much of a look kickoff return-wise.
Yeah, what do the return guys look like?
Yeah.
They look like statues.
They can line up.
Yeah, they look like statues because they just stand there.
Stand there and watch it go through the back end of the end zone.
So Tascosa going to come out and see if they can have a little better drive than they did the last half. Panther defense really stepped up that first drive. There's Malone right up the gut, and there's just not much there, maybe a couple of yards on first down.
Right in the middle, 95. That's that young man, Austin Corrales, stacking it up right in the middle there.
Yep, the man down on the field. We'll take a break with him.
Every journey starts with a single step. At Odessa College, that step opens doors. Whether you're starting fresh, starting over, or starting towards something bigger, your future begins here. Flexible classes, real-world skills, support every step of the way. You don't have to go far to go far. Odessa College. Start here. Go far. Enroll now at odessa.edu.
E&E Service and Supply is your leader in well service supplies and rig packages. We manufacture oil savers, rod transfers, rod strippers, pipe wiper blocks, weight indicators and pads, rope sockets, drop valves, guy line blocks, swab mandrels, fishing tools, slip cylinders for Advance, BJ, and Giberson, and a whole lot more. Please come by E&E Service and Supply at 3501 Brazos.
Once again, there's a shot of the student section. Nice turnout tonight for the ball game. Young man making his way off the field okay there. You see him at the top of your screen. A little gimpy, but was able to get off on under his own power, so that's always good to see. But second down now and about 8 for Tascosa. Low snap. Lyman able to scoop it up, and he's going to get another short carry for a gain of a yard, maybe a yard and a half.
Kai Mendoza in to help make the tackle for the Panthers there. Number 7. A couple of other guys assisting there, getting that gap plugged up for really not much of a gain at all. Here's their 3rd and 8. This is not where they want to be offensively. Panther defense has done a good job of controlling the line of scrimmage.
They've been outstanding. Tascosa had 2 long drives. One of them they scored. The other one they got shut down about the 32. And other than that, they have not had a lot of success tonight against this Panther defense.
They are going to have to burn another time.
They are going to burn it, and we'll burn it with them. 5:34 remaining.
Tascosa, second team timeout.
Sunday evening, sending all my love back home to you.
Once again, we appreciate you folks tuning in for our Bush's Chicken High School Football Game of the Week. As always, brought to you by Trans Global Productions. We'd consider ourselves a Bob Bailey production. So 3rd down now and about 7. Tascosa has had to burn 2 timeouts here a little over halfway through the 3rd quarter to avoid delay penalties. So got some things to work on in the next week. Linemen just know where to go.
Nothing.
You talk about assignment football.
There it was.
The Panthers stayed home that time. Who is that with the 1? Is that Medina again?
Yes.
Yeah, my goodness.
We were doing MVP. He might be it tonight.
I would say.
He has been busy.
So once again, a punting situation for the Tascosa Rebels. Another little shout out. My sister was here earlier, but had to leave a little early. She's dealing with a couple of things, but good to see her out. Snap a little high. Oh, it's going to be a shank, but it stays in bound and does get a good bounce.
Like one of my wedge shots.
Oh, man. Creed Backus there. He looked good on the first 2 kicks. That one kind of got away from him, but going to end up not too bad. Going to put the Panthers starting off on their own 49-yard line, though. So great field position again for the Panthers.
I think we're going to see the first group one more time out here for the Panthers, starting this drive on their own 49. Looking at 4:48 left in the 3rd quarter.
Well, Panthers have yet to have a drive take that long, so I would say chances are they will score here. Looks like Mark Herrera in the backfield again. The running back position for the Panthers. Little motion coming there from Orion Chavez.
Yep, he came back across and pulled and tried to kick out. And running back went right up in off the right side behind that block. Got about 4 yards.
Nice carry.
Yep.
4 yards.
4 yards in a cloud of dust, or in this case, turf.
Yep.
Rubber pellets.
A handful of pellets.
Yeah.
Got to change some of those things in the modern age.
Yes, we do.
2nd down and about 6 for the Panthers. 3 receivers, well, 2 here at the bottom and the H-back. Oh, Vickers going to keep it. It's going to throw deep again.
Oh! I thought he made the play.
Well, almost. As Malachi Mendoza kind of stopped to push off a little bit. I think if he'd have just slowed down, might have been able to pull that in, but nonetheless, incomplete pass there. Going to bring up third down now and 6 for
He
the
almost
Panthers.
one-handed that, Clay.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yep.
Sorry, Odessa College instant replay.
Needs a little stick 'em on those gloves.
3rd and 6. Let's see what the Panthers dial up here. They're showing blitz on the inside, double A gap blitz.
There's Thompson in motion.
Yep, here it comes.
And it untouched again. No time to throw.
Yeah, they brought a double A gap blitz between the center and the 2 guards, and the rush also freed somebody up off the left side of the Tascosa defense and got to Vickers.
So that's going to be a loss of 11. So once again, a big loss for the Panthers, and Munoz on to do the punting once again tonight. I think the second punt for the Panthers. That one is a line drive, but that is going to go all the way
to Andrews.
So it's going to end up only going to be about a, what was that, 58-yard punt.
58-yard punt.
Yeah, it would have been a lot more than that if he'd have been a little further back.
All right. Well,
once again, no return for Tascosa.
Nothing off punt returns either in their special teams.
Yep. Well, I don't know. They can't decide. I believe
Should
it's 20,
be the 20 on a punt. That's right. 25 on kickoff.
Well, I guess your moon is now turned into volunteer orange.
Yep. Almost Georgia Tech yellow. Almost.
So Lyman brings them to the line.
Nothing.
And just absolutely know where to go. As this Panther defense has made some adjustments at halftime that have been extremely effective. And that's going to be a no gain for the Rebels. 2nd down and 10. Clock inside of 2:40 now to go here in the 3rd quarter. Good start tonight. Good start for both Odessa teams this week.
Yes. Oh, there's
Lyman. It's underthrown, and it's going to be picked off. Is that Cardoza, I believe?
Yes.
First interception of the year for the Panther defense.
Not a Cardoza.
Looks like we got a wrestling belt or something. I don't know. You know, these guys all got something now for the big plays, and Cardoza goes up. It would have been picked off by somebody else if he hadn't grabbed it.
Three black jerseys there and 1 white. That's generally not good odds. Yep, he's got a Mojo belt around there. Looks like a weightlifting belt. Got that for making the interception.
So the Panthers take over at the Tascosa 38-yard line. Still 2:20 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. It looks like maybe Curry in the backfield now, and he takes it straight ahead for a gain of about 3, running a little bit straight up, and he got knocked back.
Oh, we're going to have a little tomfoolery downfield now.
Little extracurricular activities in the secondary.
A little tomfoolery.
They're going to give him a 4-yard gain on that. So that will be out down to the 34, and then we'll see what the result of the flags are. Or the flag.
Again, that is Jay Sherrill, the guy in the white hat there, our head referee. Phil Atkins, the umpire, head linesman.
After the play, personal foul, offense, number 46. That 15-yard penalty will be from the end of the run. We will have 2nd down.
Line judge Noe Muniz, back judge Brant Ferguson, the side judge Marquez Bird, and the field judge Elliot Ayub, our officiating crew tonight.
So that's going to bring up now Why would that still be first? Should be second down.
Should be after the play is
there
over.
There it goes. Okay, they got it now.
Yep. That was after the play was over.
Second down and about 21, so the Panthers need to lose about another 11, 12, 13 yards, and then they've got their third down.
34 play, yeah.
Vickers this time with time to throw.
Oh.
And looking for the tight end, I believe, out there. Just a little high, not able to quite pull it down. That was Chavez once again, sophomore. Pretty excited, a little bit keyed up. A little first varsity experience.
Yep.
But it's going to bring up now for the Panthers. Third down and about 22, we'll call it.
We'll see if they turn the page and try something else here.
I suspect.
Yes.
Chavez not in the game, so they're going to go three receivers. They got some receivers. Got sleeved again. Vickers going to be flushed out of the pocket. This time fired wide open.
Oh, he dropped it.
Thompson tries to run before he secures the ball. He's like, give me that ball. I'm going to punch it.
Give me that ball and some tape.
Yep.
Man, what a good throw. Step up and make the play there.
He threw a bullet.
He did.
Just off 1 foot.
Yes, he did. And he had to because he was getting pressured.
So Munoz on to do the kicking here. And Tascosa does put somebody deep for some reason.
Yeah.
Raul Amador back just in case.
Backing him up to the 10-yard line now. Here comes the rush.
Munoz. That's actually going to be returnable at the 9.
Is. That's clipped.
There's a block in the back, but I don't think they called it.
Boy, how could you not?
I don't know. Short return, though, all the way out to about the 17-yard line.
Well, there are a bunch of black shirts down there.
You can take your pick there. You see them marching off the field.
Curry down there, one of them, number 4, on special teams coverage for Permian.
So a minute 18 to go now in the third quarter, and Tascosa once again will.
Coach Ellison wondering, how can y'all not call that block over there?
Yeah.
He was talking to the guy on the side judge over here.
Well.
But they didn't. First game for them too, maybe.
So from the 17-yard line, Tascosa with their 4th possession this quarter, and have really struggled to get anything positive going. This time going to be a carry of about 3 out to the 20-yard line. I think that was Tyreek Smith, sophomore running back for Tascosa on the carry.
Elijah Marquez on the tackle.
Yeah, I think also
pursuing from inside out.
Taryn Warren came up for a little help there also.
I think I remember we called him last year a little bit on this varsity squad. Taryn Warren.
So Lyman keeps it. This time he finds a gap, and he fights forward all the way to the 29-yard line for Tascosa's first down of the third quarter.
Chris Stinson making the play there, but as Clay said, in the backfield as they ran their triple option there with the quarterback and did a good job of keeping it, getting around the left side up to the Rebel 29-yard line.
The Rebels can let the clock expire, or they can run a play here. They don't look to be in any hurry. They're all standing looking for signals, and there's no coaches signaling. So they are going to take this into the fourth quarter. The Panthers leading 35-7. We'll be back after this.
Let's go!
The Texas oil boom has returned, and Rexco Poly Fittings is your Lone Star choice in polyethylene, steel, and brass needs with a wide variety to choose from. Locally owned and operated in the Permian Basin since 1982, Rexco's experienced staff will help you get the right fittings and valves to help you get the job done. Go to RexcoPoly.com. Rexco, your poly supply company, Odessa.
Let's go!
Well, once again, there's a shot of the band and the Panther Paws, Pep Squad, somebody
Dance squad.
Okay, dance squad. The band doing a little more dancing than the pep squad. The dance squad, yeah.
Well, they did perform at the half. So did the band. Band sounded pretty good.
Well, that's good. That's good. Rounding into preseason form, huh?
Mid-season.
Mid-season, there we go.
Did see they're going to be in the Bands of America contest over in Midland now.
Whoa, there we got some guys going on the sideline.
Yeah.
They got all excited, and then they got on camera and they quit.
Don't like that coverage.
1st and 10 for the Rebels from their own 29-yard line. Do have receivers split out here. Lyman, though, with the pitch. And they found the hole. Is that Vallejo? And he is all the way down inside the Panther 35-yard line. Goes Cameron Vallejo.
I thought they were going to get him in the backfield there, Clay.
Nope, they're going to call him back at the 35.
Wow. Had some penetration in the backfield, but the guy doing the rush up the field also got blocked and allowed that lane to open up. And
the 36 on that carry? All right. So big play for the Tascosa Rebels. Setting them up with 1st down at the Panther 35-yard line.
Nothing
there.
Yeah. Big Anthony McDowell.
I'll tell you what, yeah. Those big guys playing on the center have really
kind of owned the center tonight.
So it's early in the game. There were a few that got through, but other than that,
I tell you, look at McDowell from that shot. He's a wall.
Yep, can't see anybody behind him. That's for sure.
Nope.
2nd and 10.
Broken bone look from the Rebels.
There's the pitch. Going to go right this time and just nowhere to go. Jake Hastings on the carry.
Bryson Gonzalez did a good job of pursuing to the pitch man and got out there.
Looked like almost slapped a headlock on him.
Boy, he did. Little WWE.
So 3rd down and 9 now for the Rebels. Normally a passing situation, but for the Rebels, you just don't know. More odds are not a passing situation, but you got to be ready for it.
See if Calicut comes off the edge down here. No?
Boy, just give it right up the middle, and Malone, one man to beat and not able to do it. And definitely going to have more than enough for the 1st down. Didn't catch the number on who.
It's 13, Cardoza. Yep.
With the touchdown saving tackle there.
Well, they did a good job of walling it off inside. Got the nose turned and got up to the linebacker, and there's where the running lane was off the right side.
As soon as we talk about how good the nose had played, they get stood up.
Yep, didn't happen there.
Can't do it every play.
No. Sometimes they call the right play.
That's right. So 1st and 10 from the Panther 18 come the Rebels. And Lyman hands it this time to Malone, and he's going to pick up. They're going to give him forward progress all the way down to the 15.
Cardoza again on the tackle. Number 13.
Cardoza, one of the returning starters in the Panther secondary.
Yep.
Gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
So a lot of good things for the Panthers tonight. There's some things they're going to need to work on, and the coaches.
And they're going to probably see a spread offense next week out of Colleen Harker Heights.
Probably most of the rest of the year.
Yes, I would think so.
So 2nd and 7 here. Lyman's going to keep it. And whoa! Is that Cardoza again? Man, all of a sudden he is all over the place.
Yes.
Put the flip on Braden Lyman there.
Took that guy's legs out.
Yep. One thing you can't run with, and that's those legs.
Barry said that. Barry used to say that all the time. Can't run if you ain't got them legs. Legs feed the wolf, gentlemen. You remember what movie that's from?
I do not.
That's Miracle.
Oh, yes.
Take those legs out, they're not running anywhere.
Very good movie for you youngsters. It'd be worth your while, worth your investment.
Based on a true story.
3rd down and about 6 for the Tascosa Rebels now. Lineman looks things over.
Oh,
the ball's loose.
He fumbled.
He fell. Yeah, he fell back on it. But, yeah, somebody knocked that ball loose.
Yeah. I don't know if we'll be able to see that or not, but, boy, somebody came knifing in off the Panther defensive left side. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you. Watch right there. Yep, sure did. That's Calicut taking him out there, coming from the outside linebacker position.
4th down and still about 6 yards to go for the Rebels. So maybe a passing situation here, maybe not. They're going to reverse
it. And they read it.
De Leon says, thanks, but no thanks.
Nope.
As he is right there, and Vallejo goes down for a loss.
Came from the outside, Clay, off the edge.
The Panthers will take over.
Ran the reverse right into him. That's a good play. Nice play. Let's see if we see some of the second group in now. Nope, we're not. We're still going to see Vickers at quarterback.
Yeah, they're gonna give him one more
shot
series
at it.
Anyway.
Yep.
Looks like we got Adriel Leyva has checked in at receiver up at the top of the screen.
I think Luke Zamora on the line for. Yep.
Up the middle. Going to be pick up of about 5 for Curry on 1st down.
Correction, Josh Curry, the ball carrier. Brought down by number 37, Davis.
So it's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Panthers from their own 24-yard line. Now the running game has been in good shape. Passing game has really not been ineffective. It's just not been used a whole lot.
As wide open as maybe we would have thought. Whew.
Yeah, not what we were expecting, but
hasn't had to be either.
No, it's not been necessary. Going to be no gain on that carry there. So 3rd down now and about 5 yards to go for the Panthers.
Right. I think they'll run the ball here.
I don't know. I think they might throw it.
But we're 50-50 chance either way.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're bringing pressure.
Unless they quick kick it, one of us is going to be right, and it's going to be you, and it's going to be, I believe he's going to have the 1st down.
Yeah, he's
Curry.
at 30. We got a right footer down here at the 30.
Fights forward to that 30-yard line for a Panther 1st down.
Yep.
Brought down the play by number 24, Thomas.
46. As we said, this team, Permian, will be in Killeen next Friday night. Parker Heights. 2nd ball game of the year. I should say non-district road trip. Pretty good one down to the land of Fort Hood, down in that area.
Oh, there goes Curry again. Boy, he gets through that hole quick.
Yes, he does. He's got
pick
good
up
speed.
8, maybe 9 yards on 1st down. Panthers will be down there. Of course, we'll be here next Friday night, bringing the Broncos and Lubbock Coronado Mustangs right here on YouTube.
We might see a little speed on the field next Friday night here.
Possibility.
Coronado's usually pretty athletic in the skill position. Broncos we saw last night have some skilled people as well that can run.
2nd and 1 for the Panthers.
Might be a track meet. Oh, look at there.
Yep. Curry once again.
I'm telling you, Clay, he is. I saw him play last year on the junior varsity out here, and he can really make some cuts, and he's got good speed once he gets into the open field. Saw there a little hop skip back inside. Did a good job. Odessa College instant replay. Did a good job of running to daylight and getting a 1st down at the Panther 47.
Clock now down to 4:15 to go here in the fourth quarter tonight. Panthers with a comfortable 28-point lead. Herrera now in the ball game. He quickly rips off about 8 yards.
Mark Herrera, the ball carrier.
Yeah, I think that offensive line's wearing on the Tascosa front right now. And Permian looks like they're content on just running the ball and running the clock at 3:48 down in your lower right corner.
Well, like I said, overall, a good performance, a good first game. Got some things you need to work on, but you got plenty of time to work on it. And when you win and
Get
find
that
things
first
you
mark,
need to work on, that's perfect
get
for the
that
coaches.
First mark in the win column. Oh, there you go.
There we go. Vickers swings it out quickly. Caught by Leyva. And he is going to have a Panther first down plus.
Pass complete to number 81, Adrian Leyva.
Quick tunnel screen down here, Clay, toward the Panther sideline. He did a good job of staying on that, keeping his feet moving, showing good balance, getting up the field down to the Tascosa 35-yard line.
35-yard line. It's a Panther first down.
Gain of 10. Going to be another first down for the Panthers. Panthers probably like to get this in the end zone one more time, just for good measure.
Yep.
There goes Herrera again. Woo.
They're wearing the right side out right now, Clay.
Herrera all the way down to the 28-yard line, 7 yards.
They are wearing the right side out. I'm talking about the Panther right side is just wearing out that defense on the other side, on their left side, I should say.
Ball the Rebels, 28-yard line.
Big on big.
Panthers gonna keep the spread out. 3 receivers up the top of your screen. You see them there. He's trying to come in motion with tight end. He cuts upfield a little early, but no call. But Herrera,
he got picked up, yeah. Picked up and carried by one of the Rebel defenders.
Oh, that was not Herrera. That was a Taylor back here.
Right.
Yes.
Caden Taylor.
Caden Taylor on that.
Watch off the left side right here. So they pulled the guard. Watch him get picked up right there.
Somebody from behind has, if you're going to fall, you're going to fall forward. Buddy.
Right.
Thanks.
This time we're looking at here. So we're fixing to be in the 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning after this play if they get it off, and they do. There's Taylor again. Taylor down inside the 15, going to go down for a gain of about 5 to the 12. And we will stop for the 2-minute warning. Panthers leading.
This is the 2-minute timeout.
35-7.
At Bush's Chicken, we start each day with one thought in mind. Be the best. Whether it's preparing food or waiting on customers. We are family, and we take joy in our family serving your family. We hope you'll stop by and see us. If you do, let us know you saw this ad, and we'll give you a 10% discount. Bush's Chicken. Simply the best.
Welcome back to our Bush's Chicken High School Football Game of the Week. I want to thank our sponsors again, Kevin Acker, Odessa College, Mike Podzibny, your State Farm Insurance agent, Rexco, Diamond Pump and Transport, E&E Service and Supply, and Optimus Physical Therapy. We appreciate you guys.
Kevin Mannix, the ex-Panther player, they just opened a new building south of where they were on Grandview. It's a beautiful facility. Moved out of the old building they were in front of Mr. Gaddy Land and built a new one further south on the other side of University in Grandview.
Well, that sounds like that would be worth checking out.
Yep.
For sure.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Snap was a little high. Yep. That's what Caden's telling him. Hey, that was up about
bring her down.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar area.
That's going to be a loss all the way back to the original line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 3rd down now and about 10 for the Panthers.
Well, that put Caden in the minus category according to Nathan on the rushing.
You mean
minus 4 yards for him total. Of course, he did have some sacks too.
Whoa, another high one, but he snagged it.
Oh,
man. Oh, almost caught. Man, he threw a dart.
The contact might have been a little early there.
That was some cheese right there, but incomplete.
Tried to slant. Now they're going to let Acker come in.
Munoz come break it in.
See if he can kick it to Crane.
Well, the wind has definitely died from the first of the game. The flags are barely moving down there. So wind not going to be a factor, usually not for him anyway.
Right.
Once again, Munoz last year hit 13 out of 18 and booted one from 54. So this one's going to come from 34 yards, and he splits the uprights, and it was good from a lot further than that. So the lead now 38-7 for the Panthers. We'll be back.
The Panthers 38, the Rebels 7.
At Bush's Chicken, we start each day with one thought in mind. Be the best. Be the best at all we do. Whether it's preparing food or waiting on customers. So at the end of the day, when it's closing time, we can say, well done. Bush's Chicken.
Welcome back. You see a lot of the Permian faithful still here, enjoying the night. It's cooled off a little bit. Panthers going to cruise to a victory tonight over the Amarillo Tascosa Rebels. Appreciate once again all you folks being with us. Want to thank our whole crew tonight. As always, we're produced and directed by Bob Bailey, replay director Debbie Bailey. On camera tonight, Tim Harry, Jason Barrage, Avery Chance, and Brandon Boudreau Chance. Grips tonight, Austin Yost and Taylor Bridges. Minute 6 to go in the ball game. Munoz trying to make a perfect night of it here and boot this out of the end zone. I've already written it on my drive chart, so thank goodness he did it.
Yes.
So, as Kyle said, no film on the kickoff return team. Oh, there's the flag.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
We got a little tomfoolery going on.
Yeah. A little hemming and hawing over there.
Don't need that.
So I think that's probably going to go against Tascosa. But I don't know. That's just what I saw.
4.5 hour bus trip for them back up north to the Panhandle.
Made a little bit longer when they see this scoreboard, but used to it. That's
after the play, we have unnecessary roughness, number 19.
Oh.
That penalty will be at the line. First down, Tascosa.
Well, that did not go the way I thought. That's going to move the ball back. No, it is going to go the way I thought. I thought he called it on the Panthers, but he did not. He called it on
Tascosa.
Tascosa, and that's the correct call.
Somebody better get out on that receiver up there. Yep.
But see, that penalty.
He ran off on the last minute. Sorry, Clay.
Well, that penalty messed me up because I'd already written 25 down on my drive chart because he's kicked everyone out of the end zone, and
that'll teach you to put the cart before the horse.
Gain of about 5 on first down for the Rebels.
50 seconds left in the first ball game of the year.
Second down and 3.
Been a very successful weekend for the Odessa teams here at home.
Yep. Good start to the year for both squads. Fantastic.
Got all sorts of new numbers out there. But we're not going to have too many seconds to call them off. Oh, absolutely nowhere. Number 90 for the Panthers, Julian Lavario. Holy cow.
He's just a junior. He's a junior playing nose.
Gain of 1, 3rd and 2.
Yep, I believe the Rebels have said that's it.
That's it. Well, once again, great start for the Panthers tonight as they will leave the stadium with a 38-7 victory over the Amarillo Tascosa Rebels. Any last words, Kyle?
Well, like we said, they wanted a good start. All that work you've done since the season ender last year in the 3rd round of the playoffs. See where you need to improve. Did some good things and some things you're going to have to work on as you get ready to go to Killeen next week. But good start.
All in all, a pretty dominating performance by the Panthers tonight. Once again, your final score at our Bush's Chicken Game of the Week. The Panthers 38, the Rebels 7. For Kyle Hubbard, for Nathan Hubbard, otherwise known as the Stat Guy, I'm Clay Kennedy. We appreciate you being with us and hope you're back next Friday night for Odessa High and the Lubbock Coronado Mustangs. Thank you.